大家好，欢迎来到我的频道。今天我想跟你们分享我学中文时的3个错误。These are lessons that I had to learn the hard way, so I hope that this video helps you to avoid making the same mistakes that I did. Over the last 1.5 years of self-studying Mandarin, I have spent a lot of time developing my language learning toolbox. So I'll share the key pieces of strategic advice that I wish I had heard at the start, along with practical methods you can implement in your own learning plan. If you're new here, my name's Izzy. I'm a Cambridge graduate and a doctor working in London, and on the side I like to learn Mandarin in any free time I can get. So without further ado, let's get started. The first big mistake I made when learning Chinese was translating between Chinese and English word for word. The end goal of language learning is to be able to just open your mouth and fluidly respond to someone in a real-time Chinese conversation. This means that you need to almost create a second brain in Chinese where you can just immediately think and naturally respond in Chinese. If you're always only translating word for word between Chinese and English, then you'll never actually challenge your brain to think in Chinese, and this will stop you from developing that second Chinese brain, as it were. This will ultimately keep you stuck at the stage of having to slowly translate word for word between Chinese and English, which isn't getting you towards that end goal of being able to actually have a fluent conversation with somebody. This is especially the case in very linguistically different languages like English and Chinese. You can't just translate everything word for word, as the sentence structure and the grammar and even the way that words are used are just so incredibly different. 我希望这个视频能给你们提供一点点帮助。